DC, like any other city, is experiencing a rapid period of change. As new buildings are constructed and demographics shift, we wonder what happens to organizations deeply rooted in their local communities. This is Midtown Youth Academy, a boxing gym, education center, and one of the longest-standing businesses on 14th Street in northwestern DC. Founded in 1977 by Eugene Hughes, a boxing trainer and drug abuse counselor, the Academy aims to support struggling young people by encouraging both sportsmanship and academic diligence.
Yes, so Mr. Hughes, his mentor was Sonny Boy West. He was a boxer, a native Washingtonian, and so he started boxing because of Sonny Boy West. He boxed in the Golden Gloves and things of that nature, and he realized that it helped him let out his frustrations. So he wanted to do the same thing for the youth of DC that was done for him, basically. Be a mentor to them, be a father to those that do not have fathers, and just provide a safe haven for them. And so he and another lady put their money together and basically established Midtown Youth Academy.
With Mr. Gene, everything that he expressed to us was it's about community, it's about forging partnerships, it's about the kids most definitely, and it's about seeing success in their lives, whether it's through boxing, whether it's through education, just being an alternate outlet to the other things that kids might get involved in the inner city.
Most young men and women, they want to give it a try, whether they want to do it or not, but they want to experience, can I really box? What's this boxing world all about? And then initially when we do the intake, when any youths come in, we ask them, what do you want to be when you grow up? What significant thing can you bring to the world? And I would, sit around with him. We would do an intake with each youth and find out, what is your home problems? Find out what the issues are at home. And, and try to do everything we could to find resources for them, but whatever they need. Some needed food at their house, some had abuse issues, some had gang issues.
Well, I think the educational aspect, for some kids maybe it's an afterthought, but it was always in the forefront of Mr. Gene's mind. He would use sports and boxing to bring them in, but also the tutoring and the help with homework and just the help with all the educational efforts. That was always in the forefront as one of the things that was most important for the kids at Midtown.
As Midtown grew, it became difficult for Mr. Hughes to run the business by himself. Across the span of the organization's 40-some years, the building it was housed in on 14th Street saw few renovations. In 1999, Khalia Jackson and Gloria Lee stepped in to assist with administrative duties. After Mr. Hughes' death in 2018, they took over as Vice President and President of Midtown Youth Academy. With a deteriorating building, high costs, and little funding, they were forced to close their doors the same year. They were faced with 3 options.
He basically expressed to Gloria and I, hey, I kind of need you all's help. I really need you all to take over. Things have gotten out of hand. Out of hand meaning he knew that everything wasn't up to par as far as the business was concerned. And it was lower participation with youth and stuff like that. And that's when we pretty much started from scratch and started rebuilding everything in 2015. So we looked at a development deal, kind of like how DC is turning into that residential commercial combination. We also looked at partnering with someone where they could help us pay for the renovations and then we could coexist in the current facility. And then we looked at selling. Us researching each one and kind of looking at our options, especially financial options, brought us to selling would be the best, most feasible, and put us in the best situation financially because the building is worth a good amount of money, being, the location is 14th Street. And so if we were to move a few blocks down, we could save money, purchase a new building, put money in the bank to help with the program and get things really started for the youth of DC. Our most important goal was not staying in the current location, although it's historic and we would have loved to stay there, but our biggest goal is to help as many youth as we can, and that's the way that we saw fit to do so.
I really want to expand what we're doing, not just tutoring, not just mentorship, but actual programming where we are leading the kids on a collegiate path. That's really going to be my goal over the operations of the educational department. I want all children that want to go to college to be able to go to college. If they don't want to go to college, let's get you a skill or a trade. So I really want to sustain what Mr. Jean has done as far as making education first and expanding it as much as possible.
But I do think it'll take a while for people to adjust. But having it reopen, we're going to keep the same facade, kind of like the same look of the building, just enhance it a little bit wherever we go. So I think once people get in there and they actually feel this is Midtown Youth Academy,